For my makeup trial today, I am doing a simple full beat with a classy red lip and some false lashes. A little bit vintage and classy. That's the goal. I believe these are the 420s Ardell Naked Lashes. So I've been trying to use these. I haven't been putting lashes on since college. That's 3 years ago now. I'm honestly gonna do minimal coverings of any sort of like spots along my face. I'm just gonna let my foundation do that. Whatever happens, happens. This was the LA Girl Pink Pro Concealer. I've been liking this a little bit better underneath my makeup as my kind of color corrector. It just kind of works as a brightening, and obviously neutralizes a little bit of the excess color on my face because I'm very red. Any excess onto my eyelid. It's gonna kind of be my primer. With my BK Beauty brush and my L'Oreal True Match foundation. The brush itself is very dense, so I feel like it picks up and disperses a lot of product with minimal effort. I'm just gonna take my Pawpaw sponge and I'm just gonna press in any remaining foundation. I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, just doing a wee little bit. This one I'll do a little bit heavier in my highlight places. Do a little more down here. My nose area, like underneath my nose, gets very, very red. Is that normal? If it wasn't clear, I have been using this sponge for everything. I don't change, or I haven't been changing my sponges. I used to have a separate sponge for foundation and then a separate one for concealer, but I'm like, it's all being blended out of the same thing, and if they blend nicely, it shouldn't be a problem to use the same sponge. Again, putting excess up on my eyelid. I'll end up setting that with powder. If you would like to know about my hair, I have a separate video that is being posted about that. I actually haven't looked back at any of the videos right now, so I have no clue if it looks good from the back. All I know is it looks super cute from the front. I need a new contour. This one is a cream contour from SheGlam. I don't buy from there anymore. I bought it when I was in college, so put some up on my eyelids. That was a bit much over there. Spread it out. This, for me, creates a lot of the dimension. Since, like I said, I'm going to be very simple. I'm not doing a lot of shadow anywhere, right? I'm just creating a natural little dimension, and then I'm going to leave it as is, and that'll be my eyeshadow look. The last of my creams is the Pixi On The Glow blush. I have been rubbing it all over my hand and then picking it up with my brush. I just found myself really concerned with whether or not the stick of blush would pull off any of my base makeup. So I just switched to doing this, and I think it works really well. I feel like it gives you the power of how much product you're actually putting on and where you're placing it. Just gives you a lot more control over your makeup in general. Notice I'm just tapping it in. I'm not rubbing it in circles at all. I want to make sure that all of my product stays in place. Go down the nose. Any excess I'll put up on my forehead. Gucci flip-flops. Looking pretty good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and spray with my Skindinavia setting spray to really set the creams. My Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass powder. I end up just like trying to dump it all onto the puff, and then I rub it in like this on the lid, and then I just like try to slam it out on my hand so there's not too much product, and then take all the leftover and I put that on my face. Of course, bring this down onto my neck. This is the NYX Buttermelt blush. It is in the shade Butter Together. It's like a nice little baby pink. I'm sure you've seen ads for it of being pigmented. They're not lying. It is very pigmented. So I only use like 2 little taps in there for each side of my face. I don't rub my brush in it because it will be way too much. Plus, not to mention, again, we're going for elegance and class and a little bit more of a vintage look. So we don't want to over blush the face, right? That's a very Gen Z 2020s thing to do, which I'm guilty of. I know I am. Ooh, put a little bit extra on the forehead. All right, I'm going to take my Essence eyeliner stick. I finally ran out of mine. I had it since like beginning of college. Finally ran out of mine, so this lasted a really long time. I'm just going in and I'm putting this, trying to put it right at my lash line. I'm really not trying to do my waterline, if that makes sense. Like trying to put it underneath my lashes. I'm gonna take it a little bit and I'm gonna go along my lash line on top as well. This is a ColourPop palette. I don't believe they make it anymore, but it is Petals on Point. It was like a very cool tone baby pink. Pure devastation. Luckily, that is a color that I don't actually ever use. Shit. Oh my god. Look at the glitter. Ah, it was a shimmer shade. The glitter might be permanent. I think it's stuck. I'm gonna take a very dark brown and literally I'm tapping out most of it from my brush. It's really tiny, and I'm gonna go ahead and just smudge it in to the liner to really smooth it out. Now I'm gonna take a lighter brown, very soft light brown, and I'm gonna put this right on top. I really wanna diffuse those edges. I remember doing my eyebrows, so I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna spray one more time with my Skindinavia. I do have a handheld mirror. It's from college. I'm gonna just dry this, and I'm only gonna curl my lashes. I am not going to put mascara on them today. Also getting my nails done today to match my outfit. I am undecided on what I'm going to do. This is what they're currently at. It's just like a pink cat eye. It's super cute, but I think I want some sort of cream opal base or nude base with some sort of red accent. My biggest pet peeve is also feeling the corner on my eye. I think I just need to redo this entire one. That one went on so fast. Are you kidding me? I'm going to take a makeup brush and do my lip liner, because all I have is a crayon and I don't want to make that, I don't want to do that as lip liner. I mean, I do, that's why I'm using this, but I can't get it close enough to the edges for lip liner, you know? Okay, time for the bottom and color in the lines. This is the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. This is the bottom disappeared. This is the shade Make It Happen in 55. And then I have the Maybelline Vinyl Ink in the shade Unrivaled number 30. I love vinyl ink. And it just really richens up the cranberry color. Side note, when I take off my makeup tonight, I love to use the Versed Cleansing Balm. This was originally sent to me as a free sample like months ago. Like I think it was more like November. I have been using this every single time that I take off my makeup. I feel like it leaves my skin so smooth, almost like rehydrated, because I mean I'm stripping my face so much. Like even though I use micellar water and a makeup towel, like I am pulling at my skin to get this makeup off. So I go in with the Versed Cleansing Balm and I feel like it just like re-moisturizes it a little bit while it's being washed. And then I go and I still use a bar soap right afterwards, but overall, like I feel like it makes my skin feel so good. I'm just taking a paper towel and dabbing until nothing else comes off. Like that. Yep. Okay. I use this, as I stated, as a base. I feel like it kind of stains my skin a little bit. And then when I put this on, if this starts to slide off, I still have the color underneath it. Vinyl ink, make sure you shake it before you use it. But look at that. Look at that color. It's beautiful. Oh my God. I have 3 shades of the Maybelline vinyl ink. This is one of them. The other is the shade Koi. It's like a soft mauve. Very nice nude color for me. And the third is like, I can't remember the name, but it's like a vampire red. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. I do really love the red lip. I do. I'm between the red lip and between a soft nude lip, probably using the shade Koi. I feel very glamorous right now though. So I think mission accomplished.